When it comes to holiday horror, classics like Gremlins, Krampus, and even The Mean One dominate the conversation. But buried in the annals of 1980s horror television lies a truly chilling Yuletide figure, the Grither. This terrifying monster, introduced in the cult anthology series Tales from the Darkside, is a forgotten gem of holiday nightmares, blending festive magic with bone-chilling dread. Rediscovering Tales from the Darkside. Airing from 1983 to 1988, Tales from the Darkside was a brainchild of George A. Romero, known for Night of the Living Dead. Originally conceived as a television adaptation of Romero's film Creepshow, rights issues with Warner Brothers led to its reimagining as a standalone series. Channeling the campy yet macabre energy of its cinematic predecessor, the show quickly established itself as a unique voice in 1980s horror television. Each episode offered a self-contained story ranging from eerie supernatural events to grotesque dark comedy, earning its place as a cult classic. One of its standout episodes, Seasons of Belief, aired during the show's third season. While other holiday-themed episodes typically leaned into sentimental or lighthearted tropes, this one took a darker approach, introducing audiences to the Grither, a monstrous embodiment of holiday terror. Who is the Grither? Seasons of Belief begins innocuously, with a family gathered for Christmas in their cozy suburban home. Without a TV to distract them, the restless children, Jimbo and Stuffa, begin to mock the idea of Santa Claus. Offended by their skepticism, their parents weave a story of the Grither, a mythical creature born of despair during a failed North Pole expedition. The Grither is no ordinary holiday villain. Towering and grotesque, he has translucent skin through which his veins pulsate, hands as large as basketballs, and ears so enormous they double as wings. But most frightening of all is his rage at hearing his name spoken aloud. Each time someone says Grither, his ears grow larger, allowing him to travel faster and closer to his victim. His retribution is swift and brutal. Anyone who speaks his name in vain risks being fatally grithered. As the parents continue the tale, eerie interruptions, like a ringing phone and sudden storm, build tension. Just as the children begin to relax, dismissing the story as fiction, the nightmare becomes horrifyingly real. The Grither smashes through their home's windows with monstrous hands, seizing the parents and silencing them forever. The episode ends on a chilling note as the children, now alone, realize the creature's power and whisper it wasn't Santa Claus, the forgotten icon of holiday horror. Despite his striking presence and unforgettable introduction, the Grither has largely faded into obscurity. Unlike iconic holiday monsters like Krampus or the Gremlins, the Grither never appeared in another story after Tales from the Darkside. His unique design and chilling lore make him a standout figure in holiday horror, but his potential as a recurring icon was never realized. The Grither's absence is particularly ironic in today's horror landscape, where reboots and nostalgia-fueled revivals thrive. In a genre oversaturated with familiar tropes, the Grither offers something rare: originality. His mythos, rooted in childhood fears and holiday magic, taps into a universal sense of wonder and dread. Just as children believe in Santa Claus, they also fear the boogeyman, and the Grither embodies both the wonder and terror of those childhood fantasies. Why the Grither deserves a revival. The Grither story captures the delicate balance between the magic and horror of the holiday season. In an era when even the Grinch has become a slasher, the Grither feels ripe for reinvention. A revival of Tales from the Darkside or a standalone project exploring the Grither's origins could breathe new life into this forgotten monster, cementing his place alongside other holiday icons. More than just a creature, the Grither represents a cautionary tale about the power of belief. His story resonates with audiences who remember the childhood thrill of holiday traditions, blending nostalgia with spine-tingling horror. Whether as a reimagined figure in modern horror or a beloved throwback to 1980s cult television, the Grither has the potential to terrify and delight new generations of viewers. The legacy of Seasons of Belief. Seasons of Belief remains one of the most memorable episodes of Tales from the Darkside, standing out for its inventive storytelling and unforgettable monster. For fans of holiday horror, the Grither offers a chilling alternative to the usual suspects, proving that even the most festive season has a dark side. As the holidays approach, it's the perfect time to revisit this forgotten gem and once again shiver at the thought of a creature who hates nothing more than hearing his name spoken aloud. Just remember, don't say it too many times. The Grither might still be listening.